We get things started down in Tuscaloosa. The Alabama Crimson Tide, they've gotten to the point of the year where the next game is the biggest of the season. And this week, the Tide welcomed in a longtime rival LSU to Bryant-Denny Stadium, hoping to move to 6-0 in SEC play. This was the 90th meeting between the Crimson Tide and the Tigers. Tide have won 4 out of the last 5 in this series. Bayou Bengals come up with a big stop on Alabama's opening drive. They turn the Tide over on downs at the 39-yard line. Now, the Tigers, they put together a solid drive and get in position for a short field goal. But Damian Ramos' 30-yard attempt is wide left. We remain scoreless on a Saturday night in Tuscaloosa. Now, the Crimson Tide offense, they go 3 and out on the ensuing drive. Ball goes back over to LSU. That's when Alabama's defense forces the first turnover of the game. Nakai Hill-Green pops the ball loose and recovers the fumble, setting the Crimson Tide up in Tigers territory. Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 plays later, Alabama takes the lead. 45-yard field goal by Connor Toty. It's up, and it is good. Bama on top, 3-0 after the first. LSU ties the game early in the second. In the Tide, they turn in their best drive of the night, going 75 yards in 7 plays. Daniel Hill punches in the first touchdown of the game. Crimson Tide on top, 10-3. Let's go to the final seconds of the first half. Alabama threatening again. It'll be quarterback Ty Simpson. Watch as he drops back and zips a bullet to Ryan Williams into the end zone. 13-yard grab. He does take a big hit right there, but he holds on to the ball. 17-3 at the break. LSU shuts out Alabama in the third quarter and adds 2 field goals before the Tide could add another. Damian Ramos this time hits a 37-yarder to make it a 1-score game. It's 17-9 as you take a look at Frank Wilson. 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Ty Simpson going to be seen here connected with Isaiah Horton up the near sideline for a 21-yard gain. It's Alabama's most effective play of the second half. Alabama calls on kicker Connor Toty after the drive, and he's going to nail a 44-yard field goal. It's now back to a 2-score lead. Alabama up 20-9 at that point. Less than 4 minutes left in the game. Last chance for the Bayou Bengals. Emerging star Yanze Pierre swats the ball and puts the quarterback's hands. London Simmons recovers, and Alabama gets the first down it needs. They will eventually run out the clock following that turnover, and they're going to win by a final of 20-9 inside of Bryant-Denny Stadium. Nick Kuzma, who I mentioned we'll see in a few minutes, we're going to see him in 3, 2, 1.
On a night that the Alabama offense struggled at times, the Alabama defense showed a couple things. Number one, they got their teammates back, and they held LSU to just 3 field goals. On top of that, bigger picture, we can now say this Alabama defense is great, clearly championship caliber. And now the Crimson Tide are riding an 8-game winning streak and are 6-0 in conference play after the 20-9 victory over LSU.
Definitely not satisfied with the way we played at times, made enough plays to win. But certainly got to continue to prove, got to get back to work tomorrow, and our guys know that. Proud of the defense, holding them to field goals, 4 red zone attempts, and walking away with 9 points. It's a great job by those guys.
The Alabama defense is officially on a heater. UA has allowed just 15.5 points per game during the winning streak. And on top of that, they're turning teams over at a high clip. Now with 18 forced turnovers this year, tied for the most in the SEC.
I just think we can execute better if we want to, be that championship defense. And, we have all the right guys, got a great scheme, and, we just got to continue to get better on the practice field and let it show on Saturday.
Offensively, though, things could have been better for the Crimson Tide. A rare sight this year, Ty Simpson missed multiple open throws, and he had a turnover, which turned a 2-score game into a 1-score game. Still, the quarterback threw for 277 yards, and I think it's fair that he gets the benefit of the doubt that this was just an outlier so-so performance. What can't get a pass, though, at this point in the year is the run game. The Tide, once again, didn't have a rush or even record 50 yards, make it now 7 out of 8 games versus Power 4 opponents that hasn't happened.
Either one of 2 things on each play is do a better job blocking, and then do a good job of being physical with the ball in our hands too, and falling ahead for yards. Those extra 1 or 2 yards, 3 yards that you can get by running through arm tackles and things like that, those can hurt. And so, again, we got to do a better job giving lanes for the running back to go hit it confidently and hit it hard. It's a it's everything. It's an effort across the board.
Big picture, Alabama's in a great spot. The team is completely in control of its own destiny with 2 conference games left on the schedule. Winning out ensures an SEC championship game spot, and Crimson Tide quarterback Ty Simpson promises a great week of practice ahead.
This one is good for us because, we need to, tell the truth and look in the mirror, right? Like offense, we need to pick it up. Like that's, plain and simple how it is. Starts with me, starts with our run game, and we're going to get it right.
Next up for the Crimson Tide, a matchup with Oklahoma. So far this year, Alabama's had the chance to avenge all of its conference losses from last year. They took care of business versus Tennessee, took care of business versus Vanderbilt. The question is, will they do the same versus the Sooners? Kickoff next week, scheduled for 2:30 p.m. From Bryant Denny Stadium in Tuscaloosa, I'm Nick Kuzma, Fox 54 Sports.